Good afternoon and welcome to the Economic and Finance Standing Policy Committee for Wednesday, November the 19th. We'll start off with a roll call. Madam City Clerk.
Thank you, Mayor Higgin. Councillor Bieber?
Here.
Councillor Campbell is absent. Councillor Dodick? Here. Councillor Doria?
Present.
Councillor Parker?
Here.
Councillor Wolf? Here. Acting Mayor Croson?
Present.
Deputy Mayor Schmidt-Rempel?
Here.
Mayor Higgin?
Present.
And we don't have a vice chair yet, but that's coming. Thank you.
All right. The City of Lethbridge acknowledges that we're gathered on the lands of the Blackfoot people of the Canadian Plains and pays respect to the Blackfoot people past, present, and future while recognizing and respecting their cultural heritage, beliefs, and relationships to the land. The City of Lethbridge offers respect to the Métis and all who have lived on this land and made Lethbridge their home. Move on to the election of the vice chair. And I hereby call for nominations for the position of Vice Chairman of the Economic and Finance Committee. Is there anybody?
Councillor Jen Schmidt-Rempel to be the Vice Chair.
Councillor Schmidt-Rempel, do you agree to put your name forward for nomination of Vice Chair?
Sure am.
All right. Is there any other nominations for Vice Chair? All right. He puts his head down now. All right. Can I have a motion to cease nominations? All right. From Councillor Bieber. All in favor? And that so carries. So I now declare Councillor Schmidt-Rempel to be elected as Vice Chairman by acclamation. Congratulations, Councillor Schmidt-Rempel. Next, I have a motion from Acting Mayor Croson, adoption of the agenda. Be it resolved that the agenda of the regular meeting of Economic and Finance Standing Policy Committee on November 19th, 2025 be adopted as presented. Are there any changes, Madam City Clerk?
There are no changes to today's agenda. Thank you.
Councillor Croson, or sorry, Acting Mayor Croson.
Call the question.
Question's been called. All in favor?
Oh.
And that is unanimous. Thank you. Yes. Be noted. And I have a resolution from Deputy Mayor Schmidt-Rempel. Be it resolved that the Economic and Finance Standing Policy Committee approve the minutes of the Economic and Finance Standing Policy Committee held on September 11th, 2025, and authorize the Chair and City Clerk to sign the same and receive for information the status of directed resolutions for November 19th, 2025. Councillor Schmidt-Rempel.
I trust my colleagues have taken a look through the consent agenda, and if nobody has any changes or corrections to it. All right, seeing none, I will call for the vote.
All right, and I'm just noticing here, my apologies, that I'm getting used to this next technology. It has come up on your devices to your vote in favor, opposed. I think, does everybody see that? It should come much quicker now so that we can vote accordingly. Does that work? We'll just test that out. That does. You have on your own computer. Oh, or we show of hands if you don't have that loaded up there. All in favor? All right. And you'll put that in, I guess, Ryan? Great. Thank you. I never have a motion from Councillor Campbell, a 2025 penalty cancellation request to be resolved. The Economic and Finance Standing Policy Committee recommends that Council approve the cancellation of $215.06 current year penalty charge to tax roll number 421-20043400001 located at 434 12th Avenue North, Lethbridge for the 2025 tax year. And I do have, Ms. Bogart is here, I believe, oh, here we are, to speak to this if there are any questions. Now, it may not hurt to have you up just a high level on that. I know what it is just to speak to that would be great. Thank you.
Am I on? Yeah. Oh, hello. Thank you very much. Thank you, Your Worship and Deputy. In this situation, the property owner had passed away on June 2nd. He didn't have a will at the time. The mother was going through all of the things, noticed that the taxes were due. She came in right away to pay. Unfortunately, it was July 3rd when she paid. She is just asking under the policy for us just to waive the penalties for her late payment due to the specific circumstances.
Thank you. A question I have for Mr. Matthews. This would fall under the, I'm trying to remember what the policy was called there that we chatted before.
CC 69.
CC
Or,
69.
yeah, 69, yeah.
Perfect. Awesome. Any questions on that? Seeing none, let's head it over to, I'm sorry, who was doing this? Councillor Campbell. Go ahead.
Unless there's any other questions, I think this speaks for itself. I think we should accept this and pass the motion.
All right, on your devices or by hand, we'll do both at this time here. All in favor? And that is unanimous. Thank you. And from Councillor Dodick, 2025 property tax cancellation request. Be it resolved that the Economic and Finance Standing Policy Committee recommends that Council approve the tax cancellation request for a portion of 2025 municipal property taxes for 1278 Pacific Circle West, roll number 205-211-278-0001, in the amount of $2,968.60. And that's in the attachment 2, based on the residence being uninhabitable from April 12th, 2025 to December 31st, 2025, and in accordance with Section 347(1) of the Municipal Government Act, RSA 2000, Chapter M26, and Council Policy CC 69, as mentioned before. Councillor Dodick.
Yes, as noted. Thank you. As you noted, same policy A is being referred to. It's this extenuating circumstances. Basically, the property, because it didn't exist, couldn't really be assessed at the value it had been assessed at the time was actually in existence. So therefore, this takes that into account. Falling under extenuating circumstances, I would ask for council support.
Any questions? If not, question's been called. You can vote on your devices or in person, of course. All in favor? That passed unanimously. Thank you. And another one from Councillor Parker, property tax cancellation 205-2118-282-0001. Be it resolved, the Economic and Finance Standing Policy Committee recommends that Council approve the tax cancellation request for a portion of 2025 municipal property taxes for 1282 Pacific Circle West, roll number 205-211-282-0001, in the amount of $2,330.01. It's in the attachment 2 as well, based on the residence being uninhabitable from April 12th, 2025, December 31st, 2025, and in accordance with Section 347(1) of the Municipal Government Act, RSA 2000, Chapter M26 of the MGA, and Council Policy CC 69. Councillor Parker.
Any questions, first of all?
Any questions? No questions.
Call the question.
Question's been called. All in favor? Any opposed? That too is unanimous. Thank you. And I have a motion here from Councillor Bieber. Gravel road to Métis Trail West, Great Bear Boulevard. Be it resolved, the Economic and Finance Standing Policy Committee recommends that Council fund the construction of a gravel roadway along Great Bear Boulevard West for Lethbridge Fire and Emergency Services to Métis Trail West, with funding of up to $315,000 coming from the Major Capitals Projects Reserve, MCPR. We do have Mr. Jewell as well. Oh, do we have Mr. Jewell? We don't. Mr. Jewell's new face would be Mr. Sanchez, and he is here to answer any questions, as well as we do have our fire chief and a colleague here with him, so if there's any questions to ask. And Councillor Crowson.
Thank you, Mayor Higgin. I'm not sure who can answer this. This will be one, like we will pay for this, but when we actually have to build it out, we'll have to do it again with pave, et cetera. How long will we have this as gravel? And more of the philosophical question, why wasn't this thought through earlier in the process?
Yeah, that's an excellent question.
So what we're doing right now is we have a proposed development that is going to happen in this area. So typically what we do is we work with a developer. In some cases, like when the fire hall was done, there was a possibility probably to extend that road and do the connection. But again, that is a cost that the developer will need to pay upfront. And it means that not necessarily is on their best interest to do this payment upfront. So that's why the road was done up to where it is today. What we're trying to do is the design that we have presented and that we're doing forward is aligned with the future road. So it's just south of where the alignment will happen 3-5 years, whenever the developer is ready to go and start building houses in this area. So the cost, we're gonna reuse or recover up to 30% of the total cost. So whatever we're doing here, some of that work will be still applicable when we develop the road and a traffic circle and all the connections that are gonna go up north. So if there is more questions in terms of when this will happen, the development, I know the developer is Lethbridge Land, so I don't know if Rob has any comments on that one.
In agreement with what Mr. Sanchez just mentioned, part of this, when this development was first completed, that road is planned for future development in the future, but as it stands right now, to put this road in, this is not considered in the current Lethbridge land work plan, but in the future development phases, this will be developed as part of the future plan, so it will be included.
Okay, which begs the question, will this future work be paid for by Lethbridge Land, which of course is the city, but is that department? Will the future work, so we'll get 70% back, but will the rest of the road work be covered by Lethbridge Land?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I'll step out right now because I'm sure there's other questions, Mayor Higgin.
Sure, Councillor Bieber.
I would just like to ask a question of the police chief, if I could.
That's the fire chief.
Or the fire chief, I'm sorry.
Name's Wes Borland. I'm a Deputy Chief of Lethbridge Fire and Emergency Services.
Yeah, hey Wes, I'm just wondering if you could tell us the importance of getting that road built as far as quicker response times to reach Copperwood and some of these other areas, because right now, obviously, you have to travel a farther distance, and this has to cut down those response times, I'm guessing.
Yeah, currently there's only one way in and one way out for our fire hall number 5 on the west side. So this would bring in that redundancy. We'd have 2 ways in, 2 ways out, and it would increase our response times into Copperwood. I do have some numbers here. We ran some numbers, depending on the end location. Times may vary a bit, but from Station 5 to the traffic circle at Métis Trail and Temple Boulevard, currently it takes 4 minutes and 10 seconds. The new proposed route, that time would only be about 2 minutes and 20 seconds with a difference of 1 minute and 50 seconds time savings, which in an emergency is huge. And then also, we mapped some times from Station 5 to the traffic circle just north on the north end of Métis Trail. Current route takes about 5 minutes and 15 seconds. The proposed new route would take 1 minute and 40 seconds, a difference of 3 minutes and 35 seconds. So when speaking structure fire, cardiac arrest, things like that, the time does matter, seconds matter, and this would increase our performance a lot. Yep.
Thank you. Are you finished there? Yes. Okay, Vice Chair Schmidt-Rempel.
Thank you very much, Chair Higgin. Either to Mr. Sanchez or Mr. Ulrich, is this something we've done before, built temporary roadways before a development fully builds out to accommodate the construction, to accommodate emergency services, anything like that? Is this something that we've done before?
Thanks for the question. The answer is sometimes yes, because it all depends on where the development is at its current stage. When the development is not going to happen in the future, sometimes we build temporary roads in order to accommodate access, emergency access. And there are quite a few examples that we have done on the west side, in the north side, where this is a temporary measure until that development is scheduled to happen. So it's an in-between.
Okay, so we have some precedent of doing this then. Thank you.
Councillor Wolf.
Thank you. So probably to Mr. Sanchez. So this type of a road, can it accommodate the weight and the use from these types of vehicles? And is there any, big potholes and all kind of stuff that's going to happen to this road? Is there public access to this road? Is it going to be used a lot? Is it going to take a lot of maintenance? What kind of construction are we looking at?
Thanks for the question. And yes, the road will be designed in order to accommodate city standards, heavy vehicles like the fire trucks or any other heavy vehicle that will travel through this gravel road. The intent is to have this primarily for the fire department, and I know we have had conversations in terms of can we close the road just to limit the access, but also that has consequences on the fire response, because now they need to get off, open the gate, go on the other end. So that's part of the, I will say, the next steps. Once the road is built, we're going to work with all the different stakeholders to ensure that we have a plan to complete this in a way that will still meet the requirements that they have.
Further to that, then, it's a question that I had previously, is that if this is just going to be used for emergency services, and I thought that it was just emergency, but is it fair to say that you said that this will be for public as well then?
The current intent is not to have this as a public road. The primary use is the fire services. We know that once the road is open, it might be hard to control. That's where we still are working. We're just doing the prelim design. The road will happen next year, and we are in that stage in order to make sure we have measures in place to discourage public use.
So signage will be up there for emergency access, but of course, if somebody does, they're going against the signage, but at least there will be some of that up there to deter that traffic, I would imagine.
That's correct.
Okay, great. Thank you. I see no further questions in the queue. So that was for Councillor Bieber. So Councillor Bieber, if you wanted to open debate.
It's clear, at least to me anyway, that this could be a valuable tool for the fire department and emergency services to improve response times, which we've heard is important. They are lagging behind national standards for response times, and I know there's a cost to this, but I think the cost is well worth it. So I personally will support it.
All right, Councillor Crowson.
Thank you. I will support this because we do need to make sure that the fire department can access all the areas of West Lethbridge that they need to in a timely fashion. But it also reminds me of the need we need to do to make sure as we're planning, we're thinking these through, because this has been mentioned for a few years now, that having the fire department on a road that had an end was not going to be an effective use. So we knew this coming in, so I'm not at all surprised by this, but it does just highlight to me again about how much we have to think about how we plan these, where we put these different places, and how our own planning needs to work along with everything else. And it's just another reminder that the offsite levy program is not going to be paying for a lot of this development going forward, just because it's so over, we just don't have the money in that reserve, and then it's going to come back to the tax base. So something we need to be aware of more and more, but we do have to move ahead on this and provide that road, so I will support this.
I see no further debate in the queue. So did you want to close, Councillor Bieber, or is that?
I would just ask my fellow councillors to support this motion.
Thank you. Question's been called, and on your devices and in by hand, raise a hand. All in favor? And that is unanimous. Thank you. And with that, I have a motion from Councillor Parker that we enter closed session at 12:55. Is the clock correct now? It is, right? 12:55 p.m. to discuss confidential matters with respect to items 8.1 as per sections 19, harmful to business interests of a third party, and 29, advice from officials of the Access to Information Act. Councillor Parker. Question's been called. All in favor? Any opposed? That so carries. Thank you.